All right, here we go. Drivers ready, turn marshals, heads up, 21.5 A3. We are gonna go on the tone. Craig Xavier, your TQ, jumping on that early lead. Clayton Young tucked in right behind him. Dewan Moore in third. Good clean start from these guys. Freight training around. Craig Xavier starting to pull away from Clayton Young just a bit. Young getting some pressure from Dewan Moore. Dewan goes on the inside, takes over the second spot. Dewan Moore up at the second. Clayton Young goes back on the inside. They touch coming onto the back straightaway. Clayton checks up, lets Dewan go back by, but Dewan backstrap to about the fifth spot. A little accidental contact going on to the back straight. You've got Craig Xavier out in front. Kellen Yamamoto now up into the second spot. David Constant in third. Anthony Silva in fourth. Dewan Moore in fifth.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down and 4 minutes still left to go. Craig Xavier 17.6 that time by. Kellen Yamamoto with an 18 flat. David Constant with an 18.9. Anthony Silva with an 18.8. Oh, Constant hits a couple of boards. Gets it on a couple of the curbs. Here comes Anthony around the outside. Silva takes over that third spot. They tangle up with the Dewan getting tangled up accidentally again. Rough race for Dewan. Here comes your leader crossing the line again. Craig Xavier out in front. Kellen Yamamoto in the second spot. Clayton Young back up into third. Anthony Silva in fourth. David Constant rounds out your top five. As we got about 2 minutes down and 3 minutes left on the master clock.
3 minutes left.
We're at that halfway point. 2:30 down, 2:30 still left to go. Your leader in the front kink right now, Craig Xavier. In that Corsa gray car coming across the stripe one more time with a 17.6 that time by. And comes that all white car up. Kellen Yamamoto in third. Clayton Young in fourth. Clayton Young in third. Anthony Silva in fourth. David Constant in the fifth spot. Dan Devi in the sixth spot. Ivan Dixon in seventh. Clint Riley in eighth. Dewan Moore in the ninth spot. As we've got 3 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Clayton Young starting to reel in Kellen Yamamoto. We got about 1:30 left on the clock. Xavier has it on cruise mode right now. It's got a 5-second advantage. Kellen Yamamoto hits a curb going onto the back straightaway. Gives Clayton Young a chance to close in. Here comes second, third, and fourth. Anthony Silva not too far back. Here they come across the stripe this time by. Kellen comes by with an 18.4. Clayton with an 18.2. Anthony with 18 flat. Four minutes down and 1 minute left to go. .30 seconds left on the master clock. Here comes Clayton Young closing in on that back bumper of Kellen Yamamoto. Coming on to the back straightaway. That is second and third, nose to tail. They should get by for one more lap. Battle for second and third in A3. This is 21.5 A3 on the track. 15 seconds left to go. This will be their last lap. Here comes Clayton Young on the inside. Tries to get a motor down the inside of Kellen. Goes at high-low. Kellen goes back on the inside. Takes the spot away. We got 5 seconds to go. This is time. Finish lap you're on. Here comes second and third, nose to tail. And Kellen Yamamoto taking that second spot in A3. Clayton Young will finish in third. Here comes your winner through the front chicane right now. Craig Xavier on a victory lap, coming through one final time. Coming across the line, Craig Xavier taking the win in A3 and your overall winner in 21.5 touring car here in Cencal 10. Craig Xavier.